Hello, and welcome to Interstellar Accounts. What brings you into my office today? You're interested in opening up a charge card account? Okay, well, why don't you have a seat right there? Do you know what kind of card you're interested in opening up? Yes, we offer a few different types of charge cards. Depending on what you do, you'll find them useful in different ways. The average, most basic type of charge card that we offer is, of course, the planetary card, which allows you to charge anywhere on this planet or whatever planet you so choose. But that type of card is only good on one planet. That's the planetary card. If you're more interested in going to various planets within the system, you might want to get the interplanetary card instead, which will allow you to charge at all the planets in the solar system, with the exception of planets that don't accept charge cards, like Zephyr Tenati, because on Zephyr Tenati they only deal in grain and animal exchanges, so they don't really have a lot of use for charge cards, so you won't be able to use it on Zephyr Tenati, but you can use it within any other planet in the solar system. Then, of course, we also offer intersolar charge cards, which will allow you to use them and purchase things at different planets in different solar systems. So if you're someone who likes to travel outside of the solar system a lot, that one really comes in handy. And then, of course, we do offer the intergalactic charge card, which is our ultimate level charge card. And you can use that at any planet, any solar system, in any galaxy. Again, only at planets that accept charge cards. Even in our own solar system. As I said, there's a planet that does not accept charge cards, so when you get out there amidst all the galaxies of the universe, you're going to find other galaxies and sometimes entire solar systems that do not accept charge cards, but the majority of places you'll visit in the universe will accept our charge cards. So the intergalactic one is really a good one to have if you find yourself bouncing between galaxies frequently. The differences between them are basically, they all pretty much work the same, but the higher you go, the more the interest rate increases as well. So, the planetary charge card is going to have the lowest interest rate, while the intergalactic charge card is going to have about double the interest rate of the planetary charge card because, of course, with the increased distance to cover and conversion rates among galaxies and planets, it is a little bit more of a risk for the company, so the interest rate does increase on those, and there's more expenses involved for the company, so that one is going to be your highest interest rate. But again, as long as you think it's something you'll need traveling back and forth between galaxies, it is a good idea, and as long as you keep up with your payments, there's nothing to worry about. So what kind of card were you looking for after hearing that spiel? You would like the intergalactic card? Okay, let me just get that pulled up here. Set you up with an intergalactic card then. Okay, is this your first charge card account? It is. Okay, do you have anything in the system with us? Did you get a letter from us? Did you pre-submit any information? You received an offer from us? Okay, then that's probably in our system. What's your name? And I will just look that up for you right now. Okay. Let's see. Okay, yep, here you are right here. Okay, so obviously we have your name. is the address that we sent this to? I have an address on file that your letter was sent to. Is that where you are currently living? It is, okay. Oh, you're going to be moving in a few months? So would you like me to put your new address on the card so that your statements can be sent to your new address? Okay. Let's just delete out the old one then. Okay, so where will your new address be? Okay. And what planet is that on? Okay. So that's obviously in our system, or is that a planet with a similar name in another system? Our system, okay. And what is the date that you'll be moving? Because I can set this up so that we send your statements to your current address, and then once you move on the date, this will automatically start transferring your statements to your new address, so there will be no gap between statements or having to worry about forwarding your statements or anything getting lost or anything like that. Okay, so we'll put that down to automatically forward then. Okay, so I'm going to have to get a little bit more information from you. Well, a fair bit more information from you. So we can just kind of fill in everything and see if you're approved for this account. So just basic simple things about, what you do and how much you make, things like that. This is your first charge card account, so obviously there's nothing on file as far as your previous spending habits, so just gonna have to fill in a few things, okay? So, well, obviously we have your name and address. What is a good hailing number to reach you at? What's the best hailing frequency? Okay. And do you have a secondary hailing frequency, perhaps a work number or vacation planetary code? Okay. Let's see, what else do we need here? What is your intergalactic messaging source code so that we can send these directly to you? Okay. And is that general level, or is that an upper top secret level? General level, okay. Okay, and so what is your current occupation? No, you don't have to be super specific, just something general, Are you in, transporting cargo, interplanetary species control, just some kind of a general title. Okay. And how long have you been doing that? Okay. And what level have you attained there? Okay. So it sounds like you're pretty good at your job. Now, on average, how much do you make in a single planetary revolution around the sun? Yeah, just on average. I know in your particular line of work it can vary a little bit, but just average it out. What do you expect to make this year or something like that? Okay. Now, you are getting the intergalactic charge card, so I'm gathering that you do a lot of traveling. Is that usually for work or for pleasure? A little bit of both? Okay. Well, it's always kind of nice when you can have it be for work and pleasure, because it's always a little bit pleasurable to travel for work too, And if you've got the pleasure part of it, you can just kind of enjoy seeing the sights, So, yeah. What's your favorite galaxy? Never actually been there yet, but it's definitely on my list to see, so I hear the nebulas in that galaxy are really quite breathtaking, so they are, yeah. So, do you owe any bills anywhere throughout the universe? Yes, anywhere. One of the things with the intergalactic card that differs from some of the others, for example, the planetary card, if you're just getting a card for this planet, if you owed money on another planet, it wouldn't influence it. It wouldn't matter at all. So on for the solar system, for the intersolar card. If you are debt-free on this solar system, but you owe money in another solar system, it won't affect your card for this system. The intergalactic card is, of course, unique in that it covers the entire universe, so if you owe money in any galaxy, we do need to know about that. Okay, just a little bit. And what galaxy is that in? Okay. And what solar system? And what planet? Okay. And to whom is that owed? Okay, is that a company or an individual? A company, okay. And are they a reputable company, or is this, more of something where you needed money and you went to maybe a, less mainstream place to borrow it? Oh, it's just the company that sold you your last spaceship. Okay, no problem. Yeah, that really shouldn't affect it much, so it's a pretty common, expense that people usually have that they're still paying off, so. And with your salary, it sounds like you're keeping up with those payments fine? Okay. Now, have you ever been late on any of those payments? No. Okay. Well, that's excellent. Now, I know you said that you're moving in a few months. Do you currently own the place that you're living in? Or is that something that you rent? You rent, okay. And what is the current amount of your rent in your current place of dwelling? Okay. And the place that you're going to be moving to, is that something that you have purchased, or will that again be a rent situation? That's something you have purchased, okay. And I take it that you don't owe anything else on that? It's completely paid? Fabulous, okay. Okay, so that's all the information that I need from you. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to run this through, and it will give us an instant answer as to whether or not you are accepted for the card. So just run this through and see what it says. Okay, well, that's processing. What is the oddest food that you've eaten on your travels? Never actually had that. I've had something similar from the adjacent planet, but never actually had that. I've heard very unpleasant things about it, so I've never dared to try it. You actually wouldn't recommend it? Okay, well, I'd say I've made the right decision then. Oh, here we go, okay. Okay, so you have been approved for this charge account. One thing that you want to do is make sure that you always keep up with your payments. Obviously, when you're charging, you can't always pay the full balance, but the more often you can pay your full balance, the better. And on the times that you can't pay the full balance, you want to make sure that you at least make the minimum payment. If you are unable to make the minimum payment at least 3 times in a row, there will be a bounty put out on your head, and you'll be hunted throughout the galaxy until you're caught. So just make sure that you don't miss your payments. Again, we realize, of course, that you can't always make the full payment, which is often what people have, charge accounts for large purchases that they want to pay off over time. But always make sure that you're making at least the minimum payment with every cycle. Otherwise, again, you will have a bounty on your head, and that's really not a fun way to live. Anytime that you decide you want to close this account, you can, of course, just reach us through our hailing frequency, and we can help you close down the account. you will have to pay your account in full before you can close it, so always keep that in mind. And again, you can take this anywhere throughout the universe, just as long as you're somewhere that has, some sort of connection to the grid so that you can make your payments. I'm going to give you the hologram for your card, which you can download into your personal payment system drive, and then you'll be able to just pop that out anytime you need to make a payment anywhere. So congratulations, and I hope you enjoy your new charge account. So I'm just going to close this down and send it right over to you on your hologram, and then you can take that right with you and head throughout the universe, anywhere throughout the galaxy, and start using it again. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, I hope that you've achieved what you set out to do today. Is there anything else I can help you with while I'm here? Okay, well, enjoy your new charge account and have a lovely rest of your day. And here's a little preview of a character who will be in my upcoming cosplay book. The book will have accompanying how-to videos and will include this costume. Let me know if you recognize the character. Hint, they're a bit sparkly.